It's your boy Savior Meech. We back, and today I want to talk about this Mario Kart World Direct we got coming up on Thursday. I believe it is the 17th of April. Y'all, I'm hyped for this, and let me tell you why. Because the game is $80. I'm not hyped for that price, okay? I'm with everybody else, man. Drop the price. Here's why that price point has me excited for this Direct. Because there ain't no way that that's all there is to this game, what we've seen, for $80. It ain't enough. If you're charging me $80, I think the game's gonna be great. Okay, I think it's gonna be fun. It looks amazing. But for $80, I'm gonna have to see some more. And that's why my expectations are ungodly high for this Direct. And, you know, people love to say, oh, keep your expectations low. You know, temper your expectations. Not today. Not for $80. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give my predictions for what I think we're going to see. And then at the end, y'all know what I love to do, give my hopes and dreams. So starting off with the one that I think is a lock, there has to be more to the free roam mode. There's no way you're just driving around an open map, an open world map with nothing to do. Don't get me wrong, that'll be fun. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna throw on some music every now and then and just drive around and just vibe. But that's not enough. That's good every now and then, but that's not going to be enough in the long haul. And in the treehouse, they alluded that there is more to free roam than we've seen so far. I'm thinking that this is going to be like, there's going to be some type of missions. I've seen this prediction a lot. A lot of people are saying this isn't anything crazy that I'm predicting right here. But I mean, the obvious one is I think we're going to get like some boss fights against some of these big old beasts out in the water. I mean, we already got that Donkey Kong, like on that DK space like map. We got that big old Donkey Kong throwing barrels. I already said, like, dude, that looks like a boss fight in the middle of a track. So that could even be a boss fight. Like maybe there's more to that than we know in free roam mode. Who knows? But I also think there could be like little missions around free roam. Like maybe we gotta like make deliveries for like little NPC Toads and Yoshis and stuff. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. I think that's something we could see. Like little delivery missions. Maybe. I also think there could maybe be like, I don't know, some little trials you could do around the map. Little like challenges that different NPCs maybe offer you to do. I don't know if it's gonna be a full-on story mode. But for $80, like, can you imagine cutscenes and stuff? Be kind of sick. I'm still in this era, even though it feels like Nintendo's really starting to push forward now, like with Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza, like, and even with the game chat stuff, it feels like they're really like entering a new era. But I still like have my doubts that they would go full story mode, like with cutscenes and everything. But there's gonna be some type of mission mode for sure. And next one that I think is pretty obvious, only because some of these screenshots I've been seeing lately on Twitter, is like decals. So we know that you can't customize your vehicle with like different tires, different gliders, which I like that. I like that they just transform into planes and wave racers and stuff. What are those called again? Jet skis. There's all kinds of names. But anyways, they transform now. So there's no customizing your vehicle. But I keep seeing these screenshots with like little decals, like little stickers on the car. And I think that is a genius way to let people customize and make their carts like unique to them. We haven't heard anything about that, but again, in screenshots, you're seeing decals on these cars. And I think there's gonna be a lot more vehicle customization than we've seen so far, and I think they're gonna dive into that. I don't know how long this Direct's gonna be. I'm assuming, at least 30 minutes. I expect content galore in this. So I think decals is another easy pick, easy prediction, just based off these screenshots I've been seeing. I was gonna say they could go the Animal Crossing route, where they like kind of let you make your own designs to put on your car, but I think they did that back in like the DS or something like that. But I don't know if that's a good idea. You can't give people the power to create their own like images like that. You just can't do it. Another prediction, I think we're gonna be seeing battle mode return. I remember in Mario Kart 8 when it launched, no battle mode, and then Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, they said we're bringing the battle mode back and we're making a banger new mode in Renegade Roundup. And I think battle mode's coming back. And I think I have an idea. Okay, this is a little far-fetched, but I think I have an idea for a new battle mode. I think we're going to get all the ones returning. So what is it? Bomb Battle, Balloon Battle, Shine Thief, my personal favorite, Renegade Roundup, and what's the last one? What am I missing? Oh, and Coin Rush, I believe it's called, where you go collect the coins and stuff. I think those are all coming back. But I have an idea. I think we could get a new battle mode that is Rocket League inspired. Hear me out, okay? You got your teams, and think about it. We already have an open world. They could literally carve off like an open field. We saw Peach driving in the open field in that first reveal trailer. They could literally just block out like an open field, put 2 goals on each side, and you could have a Rocket League soccer game going on. And think about it. You know how you go in Rocket League and collect like the boost around the map to have like a bunch of boosts so you could fly in there and all that? Instead of boost, you go get items and you could throw them at people. Maybe there's even like different. I mean, think about the feather, man. You could hop up, hit the ball into the goal. I think this would be a good idea. It'd be unique. Nintendo loves doing their little sports games. I also had another idea that I don't know if this is a great one, but in Fall Guys, they have this mode where like you collect eggs and then you go put them back in your little home base and then people can come through and take your eggs and there's like a golden egg. I think they could do something like that too as a new game mode. So I'm thinking like 2 new game modes are possible here. The Rocket League one's a little far-fetched. I think the egg one, something along those lines, could actually make a lot of sense. And then I had this other dumb one. I'm just going to say it because why not? Kind of Dead by Daylight-ish, where I was thinking like one person is like a mega mushroom and they gotta go around like hunting people down, and there's like kind of like generators, but they come up with their own Mario Kart version, like a generator where you gotta like repair them, but you got a mega mushroom person going around trying to get you. I think that could be kind of cool, but it's kind of, and then like I was gonna say it's kind of Renegade Roundup-y, you know? It's kind of similar to that, because then you would like go rescue your teammates if they got like stomped out by the mega mushroom. So I don't know. Another thing I think we're going to see, which is almost a guarantee, I think they're going to reveal Rainbow Road in this game. And y'all, I don't know why, I have high hopes. Every Rainbow Road is low-key a banger in its own way. Like every single one I could think of is amazing. Like in a different way. They all have something unique about them, and I am so excited to see this version of Rainbow Road. We've already seen some teases of it. I know like on the mountain it says like something about a rainbow or something. And then I think maybe there was somewhere, I saw something, I can't remember very clearly right now, about maybe they left something in like a gameplay footage or something that was alluding to a Rainbow Road. But nonetheless, I think we're going to see the reveal of this version of Rainbow Road in Mario Kart World. I think that's kind of an easy prediction, but I really do think we could see that, and I can't wait. That's something I really do want to see, because I always love seeing what they do in Rainbow Road every time. But another prediction I have, I want to move on to characters, okay? Number 1, I think we're getting all the Kongs, all right? I think we're getting Funky Kong, Diddy Kong, Dixie Kong. I even think we're getting Cranky Kong, y'all. And people sometimes, I see people say a lot of the times that like Donkey Kong is like a spin-off, like its own thing, but like, bro, Donkey Kong is Mario to me, okay? He was going barrels at the beginning at Mario, okay? From the very beginning. To me, Donkey Kong is a Mario character. All the Kongs are in that Mario universe. That's the way I see it. So put Cranky Kong in this thing, all the Kong. At the very least, Funky Kong, Cranky Kong, Diddy Kong, Dixie Kong. That's the bare minimum to me. Also, y'all know how we've been getting so many enemies in this roster? Like, we got Fishbone. What the heck is Fishbone? We got Goomba. They don't even got hands, bro, and they drive it. But I have another enemy that we haven't seen, and I'm kind of tripping about it. Like, I don't like that we haven't seen the blooper. Where the heck's the blooper? I know bro's an item, but like, bro, the last enemy I want to see as a racer is Blooper. Okay, I think we might see Blooper. I got him on my predictions list too, as characters we're going to see. And my high in the sky that I think is possible, I do have dream characters that I'm going to talk about in a second. Actually, I'll just get into all my dream characters right now. But the first one that I do think is high in the sky, but I think is genuinely possible, Captain Falcon. I don't know if they're going to do like, I was going to say third-party characters, but it's first-party characters, just not Mario. I don't know if they're going to do like guest characters in that way in this one. They're kind of, it seems like they're not leaning towards it, but if they are, I think Captain Falcon needs to be number 1 on the list, okay? We had the Big Blue track, okay? We had the Mute City track in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Mario Kart 8, I guess, DLC. And F-Zero is pretty much dead in the water, okay? They don't want to make a new one. They did have F-Zero 99, but that was kind of different, but they just don't want to do anything with F-Zero. Mario Kart's got the racing IP, okay? That's the Nintendo golden racing game. Okay, so just put Captain Falcon in it. Okay, make him a mainstay of Mario Kart. Like, just give that character life because he's so iconic and he has no games of his own nowadays. It's gonna get everyone excited. Everyone loves Captain Falcon. To me, it's like, why not? And put the Blue Falcon vehicle in there again. Just make him a mainstay at this point, as far as I'm concerned. Because it's just like, they ain't doing nothing with him. So throw him in Mario Kart. Now, my absolute dream for this game is guest characters. It is the entire cast of Star Fox, and for the same exact reason as Captain Falcon. That series is dead in the water, and it means so much to me, okay? I grew up with Star Fox. I love all the characters, man. Wolf, all the villains, bro. The villains are iconic, bro. The villains are so good. The quotes from the game are iconic, are legendary. But I just want, my dream is to have the Star Fox crew. I'm talking Star Fox, Peppy, Slippy, and Falco, and give them an R-Wing vehicle. I understand how a lot of people feel about guest characters. They don't want it to get to be like Super Smash Kart, and I completely agree. I don't think I want them going full Super Smash Kart. But Captain Falcon and Star Fox, they ain't doing nothing with them. Okay, give these characters some life, please. I miss the Star Fox cast, man. I just want to see them somewhere, other than Smash Brothers. Just somewhere. And there was all those rumors. Remember Star Fox Grand Prix rumors? Remember that? I don't even know if that was real or not. But it's like, let's do it, man. Come on. Give these characters some life. They're so good. They're so good. And maybe, just maybe, this could renew some interest of the people, man, of the general audience to a new Star Fox game. Another thing I think we're going to see in this Direct is more in-depth of what the online features, or not just more in depth. Well, I guess, yeah, more in depth. We've seen a little bit with like the voice chat and stuff and like free roam, but more in depth of what the online is going to look like in this game. Because if you remember Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you had what, like 4 options? You had worldwide, regional, friends, and then tournaments. And tournaments, I mean, unless you a streamer or something, you ain't really utilizing that. Or like in some hardcore Mario Kart 8 community or something, you ain't really gonna be able to use the tournaments that well. And then with friends, you can only like team up. Like if you had 4 people in a lobby or something, that's it. It's just you 4, and then you gotta race against computers. That was all there was to it. Obviously, worldwide and regionals were the go-tos, worldwide personally. So yeah, I think they're gonna go more in depth on these online features, and I'm hoping to God there's gonna be more of them. For instance, like I was just saying in the last games, with if you wanted to team up with friends, you could only go against computers. Please, for the love of God, Nintendo, let me just take my team of 4 or 5 or 10 and let me take them all online with me, and then we could go against other people. Right? That's my number one request, and I think that's like the bare minimum. Like, don't make me race against CPUs if I want to play with my friends. That is my predictions for the Mario Kart World Direct we got coming up on Thursday. My expectations are high, and I'm not tempering them, okay? If I'm paying $80, I ain't tempering my expectations, not even a little. Nintendo, you best deliver.